Yeah, that one's mine.
Oh yeah.
That one's mine. Oh, I didn't know that was signed. Whoa.
Look at that.
You see how much I've looked at this.
About to go into the cave, into the Bob King cave. Have you done many sort of exhibitions of your work over the years?
Yeah, we did a thing. And it's this here, Still Noise. I can't find mine. I've cut it out. Oh, here we go.
Ah, look at this. In Moscow.
Yeah.
There's Farnham down there.
Yeah, and
Wheatley.
Glenn and I were wandering around and we got two of them together, and then some German teenagers came up to us and started talking to us. And "You Australian? ACDC," they said. And we said, "Yeah, we know them." And they would have thought we were gods.
Yeah.
That we knew ACDC. You know ACDC. And, you know, you're never pushed to get backstage. If you were asked, you went. You know, that's why I've not got much of that. But I've got ACDC backstage, and I still, to this day, don't know how I got into the dressing rooms photographing Bon Scott doing his mixing his lemon juice. You know, he was fantastic. You know, there's the other shot. There's another shot there.
It's one of the rarest photos in history. It's a photo of Peter Garrett with hair.
Yeah.
This one out. You have an interesting story about Mick Jagger and one of his secrets to being able to keep his footing on stage.
Oh yes, yes. When I toured with him in the 80s, he'd gather everyone down after the sound check, and you know, I want this light done, I want that done, and we want more Coke on the runway. And they actually mop Coca-Cola on the runways, so he doesn't base over apex.
So that's his secret.
Yeah.
I wonder if he uses an adhesive that's a little stronger these days.
Yeah.
Because there could be broken hips involved otherwise.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
This was the Who at Kennington Oval in London.
Wow.
Amazing show. That's another favourite shot of Michael.
Yeah.
Well, that's from
Where they're
Australian Made.
Come on, baby, won't take it long. Only take a minute just to sing my song. Oh, yeah.
How would you describe the camaraderie between the bands?
It was wonderful. Everyone was, you know.
Everyone got on well?
That's a press conference at one of the airports. They did something at every airport.
I'm going to guess this is in Perth. Is that Subiaco Oval? Yeah.
The Triffids.
I can pick that. You know that stadium's gone now. It's houses. It's all gone. Whole thing.
Gee. Money.
Oh wow, look at that. Those are outfits.
This was inside like a container, and we set a studio up.
Only take a minute just to sing my song. Oh, yeah, yeah. Gonna have a good time tonight.
At Australian Made, INXS, those summer shows were the last ones before they released the album Kick, which took them, of course, right around the world. Some of the earliest shots of Cold Chisel here, 78 from Countdown. That's a very thin, young
That's on
Jimmy.
On top of the sheds at Victoria Park. The last time I did them was the Barking Spiders at the factory, and we were back, not allowed in the pit.
Is it because they're older and they
Possibly,
are a bit more thingy about having cameras in their face?
Yeah.
Do you remember the first time you saw INXS perform live?
Yeah, at the prison, Parramatta Prison. They played there.
That's going to be around 81?
Michael was hard to photograph in those days because he jumping around. But yeah, they enjoyable. And they were open, you know. I mean, the audience went apeshit, you know, all the shows, especially the ones at the Horden they played, you know. The kids went bananas. And they were always great to photograph, you know, and accessible.
I've obviously speak to so many people who knew him, met him. The common thread is just polite, lovely, you know,
Yeah.
which is a hard thing to do constantly. I mean, he'd be meeting people, you know, in high pressure situations before shows, after shows, and yet it seems to be this consistent, lovely, lovely man.
Yeah, this is the one where they went apeshit at the Horden. That's at the Horden.
Sure.
Yeah,
And is this at the prison?
That's at the prison, yeah. That's
Yeah.
about the first time I shot them.
Sure. You shot the Concert for Life at Centennial Park
Yeah, that was
in
amazing.
'92.
Yeah. It was hectic, that's all. It was busy, you know, climbing in and out of the pit and
Yeah.
scaffolding to shoot the audience. And then I went around them to shoot back on the stage. And I got shots the day before when they did a sound check, which was great. You know, Michael's just walking across the park
Yeah.
and people are going, oh, there's Michael.
Yeah. Yeah. They were at the height of their popularity at that point, '92.
Definitely.
And 70,000 people at the
at least,
Centennial.
yeah.
Yeah.
There he is on the cover.
Oh wow! Haven't seen that one before. What's
No,
that
but
one?
It's called Rock Country. Oh, that's my shot of Angry.
Angry being angry. Looks very angry.
That's the
Oh,
one.
that's Kate. See, look how close to the vodka bottle you are. You could have reached out and touched it.
Yeah, yeah, Chrissy. I mean,
There we are.
she's just amazing.
Do you have an all-time favourite show?
Probably the big Countdown reunion show.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Molly's Countdown.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Some of the big day out shows. I mean, I saw the Nirvana
Right.
in the Horden Pavilion.
Sure.
You know, the Horden Pavilion basically holds about 6,000. There were at least 12,000 in the
Right.
Horden. And they had to turn the hoses on them from the stage.
Yeah.
And we got kicked out after 4 songs, the shooters.
Interestingly enough, with that Nirvana tour, so they played Selena's on that tour too.
Yes.
Which only holds, what, 1,800 or 2,000 maybe? And they talk of, 3,000 or 4,000 people crammed into there. And also the big day out, they were playing on the very early slot, because when they were booked, they weren't Nirvana.
No.
In between Nevermind, the album blew up.
The Beatles did the same thing. And then the guy here booked them.
Yeah.
They were nobodies.
Right.
And he didn't know who they were even.
Yeah.
And they came out and they played.
Yeah.
But they only played for like 20 minutes.
Right, okay.
Because that's all the songs they knew.
Right.
Here they are here.
So you shot the Beatles?
Yeah, much to my parents' horror.
Really?
I had more shots of them and I'd sent them into Kodak to Melbourne to get the dupes made. And someone in the lab decided she wanted the shot of Ringo. And Pint didn't even send me the dupe, just took the original. So I don't have a shot of Ringo. Although I did shoot Ringo in later years. There's Selena's, Hunters
So
and
it is.
Collectors.
So it is. What a great spot. Yeah, to be up on that extra level.
Yeah, well, it's now audience too. No, it was for those who are in the know. And
Is that all?
Yeah.
Beats?
yeah,
Oh, jeez.
I shot Midnight Oil from up there.
Yep.
But the bloody, it's not there now. But there was a disco ball in the way.
Bob's coming to our show at Selena's. Yes?
Yes,
He's
with
gonna
knobs
be
on.
there. Yes. So we're looking
I
forward
might
to
even
it.
come down for the sound checks and everything.
Oh, you'll see us mopping the floors with Coca-Cola.
All right.
Yeah.
I want some more. Give it that love and motion. I want that motion. Give me that motion. Yeah.
So do you have to prepare yourself for a shoot night? Like, because it can be a late night.
No, I charged my batteries. I've got everything here, ready to go.